Hi, I'm Josh.
I'm Melissa. We're Team Lopes.
And this is our story. We met at the wonderful Maxwell Air Force Base during the Judge Advocate Staff Officer course, otherwise known as JAG School, during our first couple months of joining the Air Force, joining the military.
Yeah, and we actually met on a PT test, which I unfortunately lost, but I won on the actual one, the one that actually counted. We were running on a 1.5 mile run, and what happened?
It's about six loops around the track is the normal 1.5 mile lap, and coming up on the very last turn of the very last lap, did not cheat. I, however, had a little bit better stamina, a little bit more left in the tank at that last turn, and passed Melissa.
So actually, what actually happened was on the very last lap, like maybe 10, 20 meters away from the finish, which y'all, I used to run track and cross country up until college, and so y'all know that whenever you beat someone at the 10-meter mark at the end of the track, that's bush leaguing it, as my lovely husband would say. And you just hear this like stomping, stomp, 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 right out to the finish. And when someone just crossed me, just like huffing and puffing right at the end, and I was like, who the heck just passed me? Lo and behold, it's this one right here.
So I always had the mentality of it's not how you start, it's how you finish. And I finished strong, but I was dying. I was barely could breathe, walking across the field back to my flight or my group. And as I'm trying to catch my breath, not die in the Alabama sun, I just hear this loud voice screaming from behind me, "Hey, you're Lopes, right? You're Lopes, right?" And I turn around thinking there's gonna be some 7-foot person that I insulted somehow, barely in the military, don't even know what I'm doing yet. And I turn around and there's this maybe 5-foot person, she lies, saying 5 feet, coming up to me, aggressively pointing, accosting me because I apparently passed her.
I was so nice about it. I was just like, I just wanted to know who this person was that beat me.
Nope, she is lying.
And so I went up to him and I was like, "Hey, you're Lopes, right?" And he's like, yeah, that was me. And I was like, "You're the one that just passed me right at the finish, like at that 10-meter mark, right?" And he's like, yeah, like good job. And I was like, "I'll see you on the next PT run."
No, she didn't. She said, "I'm gonna beat you on the next run." She said that was a Bush League move. "I'm gonna beat you on the next run," and then turned and walked away. And that was my first introduction to Booma, as everyone knew her at that time.
Thank you all for coming to our beautiful, beautiful wedding. It's been a journey, and we appreciate each and every one of you for coming and celebrating here with us finally together. But like Josh was just saying, we met during tech school, and we're lawyers, and you know, it's been a very fun ride together. We appreciate you all coming and finally merging and being Team Lopes, team family, us together. I knew that he was the one when we were sitting outside of, it's like an Herbert's or Gerbert's. It was the coffee shop connected to my hotel room. The place where we sat in the little enclave area, splitting a bottle of Screwball whiskey, just talking. It was just when we were sitting there talking, I think it was about something having to do with work or growing up. I was something mundane. And I just was sitting there listening to him, and it's like, huh, I don't know where I will end up. I don't know where he'll end up. But I know that I wanted to be a part of his life to whatever extent that he allowed me to be.
We knew, that this was short term, at least in the moment, but all I could think to myself and kept thinking was, I want to know this person more. This was the very first night of us really getting to know each other. And I definitely didn't go into it with any expectations or, wanting to meet someone. I certainly wasn't looking for anyone, but it very much was, it happened. And I just knew, even from that night, the next day, moving forward, I just wanted to spend more time with you.
No. Wow. Where am I?
No matter if it's stressful times with work or personal conflicts or family problems, anything, we're always there for each other. Even if we're frustrated or upset with each other, it's never a situation of one person storming out or leaving.
Why? Oh.